I really didn't want my very first YouTube video being about Onision, but here we are. So if you guys don't know, or if you can't read, wow, assuming that the potential audience of this video can't read, Onision has started a commentary channel, kind of. It's more like a series where he makes fun of people. This series is called Reality Check, and he has made fun of a lot of YouTubers so far. He made fun of Critical, he made fun of Pokimane, he made fun of this guy. I don't know who this guy is, but he still made fun of him. But the video that we're going to look at today is the one where he makes fun of Critical. And I'm just going to quickly forewarn you all of this video. He doesn't make any real points on Critical. He just basically makes fun of his looks for about 13 minutes, calling him an edgelord, saying that he's a YouTube company shill. But instead of me explaining what he says, allow him to attempt to explain what he is saying. Words. Sass.
YouTube's always been a mysterious place. It's like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory.
Okay, so this is Penguin Zero with one earpiece. You know, so he looks super edgy, doesn't want to look dorky with the headphones on. Not that the beard and hair does that already.
Isn't the point of commentary videos now to talk about and commentate over the content and not the person who made the content?
At the end of this video, I'm going to say something inspirational. I'll write it down. I told myself to say something inspirational, so I'll do it. But for now, Penguin Z.
We're not even 30 seconds into the video, and he's trying to be funny, making jokes that just don't land. And Greg, if you're watching this video, that is not me making fun of you, that is me making fun of what you're saying. Honestly, Greg does seem like the kind of person to attack someone based on their looks. I mean, he pretty much built his entire channel off of attacking Shane Dawson. And then when he fell out of relevancy to try to stay in relevancy, he attacked Eugenia Cooney. So this is nothing new for Onision.
Hey you guys, I'm Penguin Z, and I just wanted to say, I talk through my nose and always sound like I'm on something.
But this is your god. This is the person you've chosen to be successful on YouTube. This guy right here, Kmart Jesus. Okay, let's see what's in him.
And it's where I created my alternate character, my persona, Gertholomew. Now when I created Gertholomew, I really found myself. I wouldn't be the Charles White sitting before you today without Gertholomew. Gertholomew crawled so that Charles White could run.
If you don't know what he's talking about here, he lost a video on his channel because he was playing a game for adults, and they said that there was actual adult content in it. Probably makes sense if you're playing an adult game. Maybe you accidentally put a slip in there somewhere. I'm dead. Gimme.
And today I was lucky enough to actually talk to the head of the entire department. I am happy to say he's a human being. At least as far as I could tell. He didn't have any like Android malfunctions or glitches going on where he just starts spewing out like binary code or anything. Like he seemed like a normal, nice guy, actually.
Wow. Looks like they converted him into a pro YouTube love boy. Congratulations, your leader has fallen.
Oh God, Greg. Are you crying? Are you gonna cry because you want to be the new YouTube love boy? I don't like this mindset that these big companies are just faceless, evil entities. There are real people like you and me working 9-to-5 jobs at these companies. Real people that have to deal with people like Greg all the time.
Guys, I talk to YouTube and they're actually really cool people. I really like YouTube. YouTube's great.
The only way to get answers from the policy team or anyone at YouTube to make a big hoopla on Twitter. Why is that the only avenue creators can take to get answers from the platform?
Bro, creators can't get answers from YouTube on the platform. You can get answers because you can talk to the camera for 17 minutes, barely putting any effort into your video, and get 1.4 million views.
No effort? Have you seen his music videos? I'm gonna play an Onision video, and then I'm gonna play a Critical video. You tell me which one has more effort.
Born into a world without enemy, where the sun doesn't shine, there's no sanity.
In the beginning, we were so happy. I loved you and you loved me. Or you said you did. Yeah, you said you did. I believed you did. We were gonna have a kid.
He sits in front of a camera and gets millions of... Yeah, okay, yeah. No effort? Yeah, okay, Gregory.
If you have 6.96 million subscribers, yeah, that helps get YouTube's attention. Talk about that white t-shirt privilege.
Okay, I think Onision missed the point of this video. The point Charlie is trying to make is to talk about how hard it is to get in touch with people at YouTube.
And the policy head also recognized that as a disaster too. He wasn't sugarcoating anything. He was able to recognize shortcomings, admit to mistakes, and offer solutions and ask for, feedback, what we thought on some of the things that they need to work on.
Guys, did I mention how much I'm now the puppet of YouTube? YouTube now controls my mind. I make hundreds of thousands of dollars off YouTube, and so I'm trying to basically be the guy that tells you it's all all okay. So you stop being mad at YouTube. I may as well have a YouTube logo on my white t-shirt.
No, but in all seriousness, this is freaking hilarious. It's so hilarious to see this dude totally sell out and become the defender of YouTube. So all the mindless subscribers
I'll be like, yeah, YouTube's not so bad. He tells me what to think.
Here's the translation. YouTube knows that there's problems, but they don't fix them because they don't care enough, because you guys don't get enough views with your riding the edge controversial content. That's it. And Penguins is the new Shane Dawson. They're no doubt gonna start protecting him like they protected Shane. Like, I used to make videos on Shane Dawson and YouTube called me on the phone and they said, hey, can you take down all your videos about Shane Dawson? YouTube literally protected Shane Dawson. They reached out to me directly protecting Shane Dawson. You cannot criticize their poster boys. And Nasal Voice over here is becoming the new YouTube poster boy. Congratulations.
You know what, Greg? You're probably right. YouTube probably doesn't want to answer the phone when you're calling. Greg, why are you so pressed that a YouTuber like Critical talked to the CEO of YouTube? I mean, wouldn't that be a good thing that an edgy YouTuber actually got to talk to the CEO of YouTube? And we all know Onision loves his edgy content. Actually, the reason why they reached out to you and the reason why they protected Shane Dawson is because you're fucking insane. You said things about Shane that were factually not true, and you have a history of saying things that are not true.
They recognize the problems. They're not oblivious to them. They're just working on the best ways of combating it, given this.
Why are you sucking up to YouTube? They've had these problems for years. You're just sitting here going,
Guys, it's okay because they make it good with me, so it must be good with all of you.
And explain what's going on and why, and to sit down and take my feedback. And it's something you just don't really see from someone in her position of power. Talking to someone like Matt Pat on stage in person, even just taking this random video call with me just to get feedback and go over things like that is something that is really rare.
Oh, wow. It's almost like a free advertisement for her PR.
does this guy not know that every single video he makes gets over 1 million views? So if she sucks up to a really popular YouTuber, guess what happens? She gets someone campaigning for her. CEOs don't like bad PR.
Does this guy know that he has to like go through multiple layers of real life people working 9-to-5 jobs just to get to the CEO? Does he know that? I don't know how many times I have to reiterate this point, but YouTube is a company, meaning that multiple people work at the company. And plus, he's not even selling out to YouTube. If you watch the video, the whole context is because a YouTube video of his got taken down. And when he tried going to YouTube, he actually had to make an uproar on Twitter. The entire narrative and context of the video starts out with him complaining about how hard it is to get through to YouTube. And then when he finally got through to YouTube, he was surprised that he actually got to talk to real people. So, I don't know what you're talking about, Gregory.
Guys, YouTube said a lot of nice things to me because I make them millions of dollars. So, like, why do you guys not like them? I'm a millionaire and you're not. And they petitioned me and not you. So, that's why you should agree with me. And that's why you should love YouTube like I do now because I'm rich off them. Yay.
Guy doesn't even hear himself. This guy wonders why he would ever get a strike on YouTube, and he has multiple adult toys in his thumbnails on his channel. Like, literally, dude, kids can come across that. Like, what are you talking about? I thought YouTube wanted to be on the right side of history, yet you have literal male parts in the thumbnails of your videos, and you're like, ooh-wee, poor me. Don't put giant, fully exposed male parts in the thumbnails of your videos and then complain because YouTube isn't an adult website. Oh my god.
The whole reason Charlie made the video is to bring attention how YouTube took down a video that he made some odd years ago. Charlie playing a porn game, but there was actually no pornography shown in the video. And in comparison to the videos that he makes now, why was that video taken down and not the other ones? I expected better from you, Greg.
An adult website. Oh my god.
I'm certain you've heard that name tossed around like Voldemort's name in hushed whispers, and it's usually followed by vomiting and fear. The DMCA has been this iron fist.
Oh god, this guy's so full of it. I can't. This is so frustrating to watch. The DMCA protects people's assets, their digital assets. If someone makes a song, you literally can't use more than like maybe 10 seconds of their content. Otherwise, you could get DMCA. Like, I'll show you. Look how far I was. When you search for Onision right here, you got a few songs. Wow, really so successful. Jesus.
First off, Onision is a true masochist. He really be out here flexing that humiliation kink. Listen, guys, I'm gonna be the first to say it. Greg has a point. The DMCA protects people who have copyrighted material. I get that. That is true. However, there are some people, especially the DMCA themselves, who don't know how the internet works, and they send false strikes to channels that don't deserve to get striked. They take down channels, they take down videos that don't deserve to be taken down. Isn't it fun taking people out of context? Okay, I'm skipping over this point because I honestly can't. I'm not going to respond to anything else that he says for that point.
So when you have Mr. Hippie Jesus over here talking about, oh, DMCA is not fair, well, you're talking about music.
Is extremely out of touch and overbearing, just absolutely disgusting in its current form. In a nutshell, the DMCA comes from the corrupted music industry.
Yep, okay, so he's mad because he can't run ads on a video where he's live streaming other people's music without giving them any revenue whatsoever. Hello, darkness. Oh.
Okay, I know I said I wouldn't respond, but I heard this and I had to. That's not even what he said in the original video! Oh my god, I love taking people out of context. Here, I'm gonna play what he actually said in context to what Onision said.
DMCA comes from the corrupted cockhole of the music industry. The idea was they wanted to prevent piracy and also to prevent people from taking copyrighted music and playing it for free or playing it to make money off of it in certain situations. It's not the worst of intentions. They wanted to make sure that their artists were protected and that they were getting paid for their work. That makes sense, right? But it's the way they go about enforcing this that is absolutely absurd. Downright tyrannical. It's like some kind of supervillain out of comic books, like something the Avengers would unite against. It's truly terrible. To give you an example, I remember there was a channel a while back that had a home video go viral. I don't exactly remember what it was, but it was something like a baby was singing in the kitchen, and you could hear 5 seconds of a Prince song playing in the background, and the whole channel got taken down because of it. They got fucking DMCA stone cold stunnered out of existence. I wouldn't be surprised if the DMCA tried to press charges on them and sue them into bankruptcy for having the audacity of playing music. It is extremely out of touch and overbearing, just absolutely disgusting in its current form. In a nutshell, the DMCA comes from the corrupted music industry.
Yep, okay, so he's mad because he can't run ads on a video where he's live streaming other people's music without giving them any revenue whatsoever. Hello, darkness. Oh, so this dude with all his millions of dollars is mad because in many cases struggling artists want to be able to license the property that they create and profit from it. But because he just sits there and plays video games all day, suddenly, oh, it's not fair anymore. I want to be able to play video games and steal your music and redistribute it for free. I want to literally pirate your music.
Not once did Charlie say or even imply that he wanted to run ads on an edited stream VOD. The amount of mental gymnastics to get to that point. I already said this, but I'll say it again just to kind of drive this point home. Not once in this video that Onision is talking about did he even bring up the whole like keeping music in a VOD. Like that is never brought up. Actually, this whole video is just called Why I'm Mad About Twitch DMCA. So why on earth are you bringing this point up? It's never mentioned in the video. Nothing about YouTube is mentioned in the video.
Mr. Hippie Jesus, you're in trouble. Oh my god, this is not helping.
Because I don't want to show more than necessary, because I understand not everyone has a war-hardened stomach like I do that can hold on to vomit when they see abysmal content like this.
Alright, so this is Penguins again going around bullying channels that are smaller than his, and of course YouTube protects him because it's not bullying unless you're not making YouTube money, and then it's bullying.
110%. I used to think I was so much more better than everyone else because I had YouTube subscribers.
And this dude, because Penguins is so gigantic on YouTube, I guess he's just rolling over and showing Penguins his belly, and yet he still achieved massive dislikes.
I despise it. I don't like the person I was 2 years ago. I really, really don't.
Come on, man. Give me a C, give me a U, give me a C, give me a K. Stop being that way, dude.
First off, this point is so funny because Onision has videos that you can find even today of him actually bullying creators on the platform. The biggest one is Eugenia Cooney. And again, the video that Critical made that is supposedly bullying this other YouTuber is taken so far out of context. The video is called DoucheTubers, and he's not just talking about this YouTuber, nor is he bullying the YouTuber. He's talking about how bad the creator is at making content and how bad the content is.
Douchebag YouTubers are something I've talked about in the past. They're probably the biggest content creators on the site, because kids live vicariously through that kind of content. They see this man who's successful, because they watch them. So they feel like they had a part in that person's success. And when they get flexed on, they feel like they've earned that. Like when they're getting flexed on, it's like, hey, I gave you that. Yeah, use it wisely. Kids like that kind of shit because they might not have it, and it feels good that they were able to help someone else achieve it. I understand it. It makes sense. That doesn't mean I respect it, though. It's a very toxic thing. And the reason I'm making this is because I found the perfect example of a douche tuber today. Memulous made a video on a man named Ryan Franklin who is the epitome of a douche tuber. He does it all. And I want to take a hard look at his channel here to show you exactly what douche tubers are and why they're a bad thing.
Onision, get this through your thick skull. Criticizing and making fun of someone's content is not making fun of the character or the person. And you know what? I'm actually kind of happy that this YouTuber is stopping the content that he was making, because 2 years ago, I probably would have made the same exact video.
This is a letter from one of you guys. I think her name's Jessica. I haven't opened that fan mail in 2 years.
What a cool guy. He couldn't even be bothered to read who the fan mail was from. He's had it for...
Dude, your voice makes me so tired.
Fair play on the video. I think that video has like 8 million views or something crazy like that. And honestly, all them points at the time were 110% valid.
Oh my god, this guy is so submitting to penguins. Why are you submitting to penguins? This bloke on YouTube decided to attack me and humiliate me, and you know, he's bigger than me, so I think I'll just bend over and welcome him on in me because I have no spine, okay?
Just keep on going and trying to grow myself as a person and as a content creator.
Oh my god.
First of all, okay, so I got really distracted. Hold on, I want to talk about the game that he's playing. He's playing a game called Stick Fight the Game, and I'm pretty sure he's playing by himself. Unless the other person just isn't moving and allowing him to win, I'm 90% sure he's playing by himself. I noticed as I was watching the video that every single Stick Fight the Game clip he was showing, the other person wasn't moving at all. Okay, off topic, let's get back on topic. So basically, what Onision is saying is that the CEO of YouTube talked to him knowing that Charlie bullies, and I'm quoting that, bullies people. You already know my point on that. Basically, criticizing someone's content is not the same thing as bullying. However, what you are doing is bullying. You are literally making fun of him.
That's one of the greatest ironies on YouTube. And the YouTube CEO literally talked to this guy knowing he goes around bullying smaller channels all the time. And they're like, yeah, you're good people. Let's talk to you. You're fine because society is accepting of you, right? You're in the cool kids club. That means you can do no wrong. You guys are all hypocrites. Penguin Z is a powerful YouTuber who decided it was appropriate to bully a channel much smaller than his, Social Repose. He decided to go after this guy, whoever this guy is.
And in this video, I discussed a man named NNA Productions who...
Okay, cool. So a channel that's much smaller than yours. Make sure if you're going to bully people, this is the strategy of all the big YouTubers. Make sure if you bully people that you always do it against people who have no chance against you, because that's what brave people do.
So Social Repose is a horrible person to his ex-girlfriend, and Charlie was not making fun or bullying Social Repose. He was criticizing the very shitty apology video that he made. And NNA Productions actually makes horrible content. It is all the exact same. It's done. I'm finally done criticizing this video. Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it in Onision terms. I'm done bullying Onision. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy this video, it would be really cool if you left a like and maybe subscribe to the channel. I'm trying out this whole YouTube thing again, giving it another go as a 2021 special, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know who it's special for, me or you. But anyways, yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.